Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to share malfunction. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for those of you who are returning for all of the likes, love, and shares. I truly do appreciate it. For those of you who are brand new, my name is Becca, and I pull a 5-card spread. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. In the recent past, we have the Judgment card. In the present situation, we have the Ace of Wands. New passion. Creative new spark. Your blockage is the Two of Pentacles. I saw this while I was shuffling your cards. Your message from Spirit. And the potential outcome. That's the Four of Wands, for those of you who can't see it. Sorry. Potential outcome. We have the Nine of Pentacles, standing independent. The bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. So some of you are working through some heartache here. You made a decision, you made a hard decision, but there's a brand new passionate beginning here. For others of you, well, for all of you, for those of you that this is resonating with, if it's not resonating, please feel free to click off and find a different reader. For some of you, your blockage is not, I feel like it's having too many balls in the air, right? You're juggling and you're a little off balance. Your message from Spirit is to find your stability, grow your stability, look at the reasons you have to celebrate. And your potential outcome here is absolutely amazing. You're at the Nine of Pentacles. That's just before the Ten of Pentacles, right? That is being able to stand on your own in your having faith in yourself, knowing that you have the resources that you need and that you basically got them by yourself. Well, not got them by yourself, but you earned it. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on this. And all of this is because you're learning the lesson of the heartache, right? So let's clarify this decision. Please clarify the Judgment card, the Three of Wands. In reverse. Please clarify the Judgment card, the Eight of Wands in the upright. Please clarify the Judgment card. The Five of Wands in the upright. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Nice. So some of you got clarity. You made a clear-cut decision, and you stopped waiting for something to come towards you, and you made the action, and you may have even communicated what you're willing to fight for here. But you also might have communicated what you were willing to not fight for there, what was important to you and what wasn't. Let's look at this Ace of Wands, not swords. We have the Two of Wands the Hierophant, and the Temperance in reverse. So we just went from the 1 to the 2. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Sorry, and a little tea. So there was this spark, this passion, but it progressed to that pause just before the action, right? So the decision has been made and he's about to make that step forward. And the step forward is to some sort of commitment. Some sort of commitment. This could be marriage. This could be a committed relationship. But in the process, there's always this melding, this alchemy. And it might be feeling rushed due to whatever structure is already in place. There could have been a lot of haste in this action. I mean, it's a wand, right? And this is a fast-moving energy back here. So what this is telling me is that your spiritual growth has been very rapid. But there needs to be some time to integrate, and that's what's kind of blocking you right now, right? Instead of going, look at how far I've come, and taking that moment to rest, you're trying to use all your tools, new toys at once. Let's look at this 2 of Pentacles. What is the 2 of Pentacles? Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles. What is this blockage? The 8 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the Prince of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Cups. So there could be some sort of fast kind of offer. You know, this Prince of Swords, he likes to come rushing in and saving the day. I almost feel like you want to rush in and save something, right? But you're kind of stuck between inaction and saving something, running in and so you're trying to temper this, but it's very difficult. There's a lot of overthinking here that's keeping you stuck. There's a lot of high ideals that is keeping you stuck. And you're juggling back and forth between should I do this and should I do that, right? It almost feels like a verbal tit for tat, and you don't know exactly what your footing is. I mean, we have 2 knights. That's a lot of movement. It's a lot of action. Sorry, I'm just checking my time. We have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio here. The way these 3 cards are laying out, it looks like the Knight is attacking the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is defending the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords represents inaction, being stuck in your own thoughts. You know, this is going back and forth between passions and the head. This is a lot of overthinking something. Please clarify the 4 of Wands. We have the Emperor. I just heard in my head, make a decision. The 9 of Cups in reverse. That's 2 9s. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Cups. Whatever it is that you are trying to achieve here requires that you drop your guard, let down the arrogance, and make a decision for a kingdom and not based in yourself. And it's something truly stable, something genuinely worthwhile. You know, and it starts with being vulnerable. Let's look at this 9 of Pentacles. Please clarify the 9 of Pentacles. The Sun card on the bottom of the deck. Both of these went way over here, so they could be related to the past. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse. This is seeing your own worth no matter what anybody else thinks of. This is independent freedom. I'm gonna get one more. Because for me, the codependent, yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse can be a very codependent energy. And 3 of Cups in reverse talks about an isolation. The 7 of Pentacles talks about time and assessment. I feel like this is also allowing. This is allowing taking the time to understand, not taking the time, understanding that it takes time to grow into this. But it also, it's interesting because we have the Three of Wands in the beginning, and then we have the Three of Cups in the end, and they're both in the reverse. And the overall energy of this is a three, the Three of Swords. Whatever this is, whether it's being with people or looking at your own codependent issues or looking at someone else's codependent issues, this is seeing exactly the mirror reflection of it. So there is some mirroring going on here. Whatever you look out and see in the universe is the universe reflecting back yourself at you. So exactly what is it that you are seeing here? What is it that you have planted? Okay. I'm going to pull a mystical shaman oracle card. What is the final message for my wonderful Pisceans? What is my final message from my wonderful Pisceans? How do we say goodnight? Oh, that's too many. I'll take this one. I'm going to take this one too because I saw it while I was shuffling. And then I'm going to pull a spirit animal oracle card. This is the final message. Okay. I guess we'll take all four. We have number 66, White Raven Spirit. I'll show those to you again. And number 11, Butterfly Spirit. Trust in magic and transformation is beautiful. The bottom of the deck is the Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Okay. So we're going to start with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Oh, great. Maybe you won't get to see them again. The White Raven. Trust in magic. Nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities so that you might recognize patterns. Even the winds dance in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you and a messenger from Spirit. Align with the light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in ways the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. Protection message. Are you being distracted by the illusion of a chaotic universe? Deep in your heart, you know that the world is full of magic, and White Raven has appeared to remind you that the ways of the world can cause spiritual amnesia. Stay awake and alert, for Spirit wants you to enjoy the miracles around you. Remember that the evidence of divine order can be seen everywhere. Ask for a sign, and it shall be yours. Synchronicities happen all the time, so if you are in time of challenge and feeling cynical, all you need to do is ask for a reminder. White Raven will appear to reassure you that all of this is leading to something better, for magic is in the wind. And Butterfly Spirit, number 66. Those are both double digits. 11 is a master number of awakening and manifestation. Transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when Butterfly Spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy. So alight, look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. Protection message. Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or as dramatic as things may seem to be right now. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create a tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons, as nature dictates. You are being faced with a choice now. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens of lack and loss, or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course, moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to tuning in to the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly Spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that it is there for you. These are some pretty powerful messages with pretty powerful numbers behind them. Number 10, corn. Show you that. I'm gonna get a little tea, sorry. I need to move my computer so I stop looking that way to see the numbers. Corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. You planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust. Whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. The medicine. Beware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work toward your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart, even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought, there is always a new season to begin again. That's beautiful. So that's number 10, which also breaks down to a 1. And then we have number 61, which is a 7. Very auspicious number 7. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know they are going to be changeable, and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events, and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. This is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this. What water does to the flesh, it does in sacred ritual to the spirit. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience of the timeless, non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. Now is also a time that is pregnant with potential for you. Carl Jung talked about the maternal, womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. It precedes and sustains every creation. Emergence from its manifestation, immersion in its dissolution of form. Because of this, it symbolizes regeneration. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. Very nice. Like I said, there's some mirroring. So some of you are going to transform, and you really need to just trust the process instead of trying to rush it. Okay. Well, that was your reading, Pisces. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed the full moon. And remember, I love you. Bye.